Luke, Luke, chapter 6, verse 22. Blessed are ye when men should hate you, and when they should separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast you out. Your name as for evil. For the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers. For in like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, HaKadosh, the Wadiyah, Hashem, Yahushua, for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID tip, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. Salakia. I just in the spirit. I just turned the camera on. I was watching a couple of videos, and it led me. It was just one word, and I was thinking about the verses after the first two verses I just read in Luke chapter 6, verse 22 and 23. My point was 24, but just in the spirit when I looked up at those two verses before that verse, I was like, wow, this whole subject goes somewhere else through the spirit. Let's see where it leads me. The spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, Bashim Kakadash. Because the spirit is holy. And these days is coming. Because Yahweh Shah is saying it. These words right now I just read is in red. That I read is in red. And that's Yahweh Shah speaking. Okay. And right now the time is 3:25 a.m. And as usual, I'm up, just going through scriptures, meditating on the scriptures. I'm just watching videos. You got so much stuff. I really didn't have nothing to no topic or nothing. I just you compelled to do these things and to read the verses and to meditate on them. Yahweh Shah is right. These people that's about to come against us, it's gonna be beyond measure. And this is why we need Yahweh Shah. And I was watching a video about I don't know, I don't know music. Even though I used to do music, I really don't know music. When I used to do music, I didn't know music. I just did my music, and I was always trying to be different from whatever was out there. I didn't even know. I was in my own world. But now, since I'm in the world we have by Shemel Shah, I see that the word, whatever is going on with these people, it is spiritual. And whatever's happening, people are just getting their judgment left and right, man. And this is year of prophecy, and there's so much happening, and it's hard. It's gonna be hard to keep up with it. It's gonna be hard, and the only way you're gonna be able to go through the shallow valley of death is through your faith in Yahweh Shemel Shah. Because all these people are gonna turn against us. Because they're going to say, oh, they always talking about us. I can see it now. I can see it now. They always talking about us. But they always got something to say. These men that read the Bible, these Israelites, and they gonna look at they gonna look at the people that's oh, the verse that just popped in my head. Um, One of the Sadducees and Pharisees. I don't know if that. I'm sure. And they said if we don't stop this man from Yahweh Shah from speaking, they're gonna take us out of our place, and that's what's gonna happen soon. If I could, I'm sure I think I quoted that right, but these people that's up in these they got these elks of layer levels of 2/3. They got their consolation. That's why they able to live their life lavishly. They got their cars, and so everything they got and what is coming to them is rightfully so. You got your consolation, right? Right. But the next verse says that. All right. So, like I said, I didn't really have a topic, but that word consolation got stuck in my head. I didn't even read the verse yet, but when I looked up at these verses, then a thought came in my head about how they're going to be coming after us just because we read the Bible. Just because we telling you the downfall of this place. The 2/3 is going to get at us. Because that's what it says. Let me read this again. It says, and this is what we're looking forward to. We're telling you the plagues, and then the 2/3 is going to be mad at us. The 2/3 is going to be more mad at us than even though the nation's gonna be mad at us too, but them 2/3, because they're gonna see this, they're gonna see their whole system crashing. They're so used to having this place, right? It says Luke chapter 6 verse 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company. And we're already separated, but then it's gonna lead up to the ones that people that knew us in the world. They're gonna really say, I know that. Look. They always talking about how the place is gonna be destroyed, and look, it's happening. And it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up the ladder, up to those look what's happening in between, because some of the celebrities don't like each other. Case in point, Snoop Dogg said something about Gail, and those are different levels, which makes logical sense. Some people can't sit down at the table. Some Jake can't sit at the table with Asashua, the so-called white man, because they like Gail and them. It makes sense that they sit, and Oprah and them, they get to sit at the tables and be like the mammies, because they take care of their issues. Now you can sit down now, and you're at the point where you can sit down. You're family. You're one of us now. You don't tore down your whole race just to be with us, sit with us. And then we got those that did come up, like a Kanye, and he was different until he got in there, and then he realized he had to do things to keep his money. Snoop Dogg and all of them, they wasn't a part. Now they in there, and now they're part of the system. So they received what they so looked for in this world: riches, fame. Sit down to not be, I just want to get mines. Instead of worry about Yahweh Shah. They didn't worry about Yahweh Shah, so they received it. So a lot of, like this individual out there with Pop Smoke. I mean, people is really, it is real right now. Things is really speeding up. It's going to speed up to the point where we don't know what the hell is next. But it's something that's going to have to be next, because all these going to lead up to them coming after us. Men of the Lord that's doing this prophesying against this society. Alright? Luke chapter 6, verse 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast you out, your name as evil. And that's what's coming right now. Because we the one that's doing it. We making this happen. You know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shah, because we proclaiming this place to go down. And they don't want this place. People don't want this place to go down because then they can't do what they want to do no more. They can't smoke their weed, they can't do their drugs, they can't be drug dealers, they can't be prostitutes. You know. Oh, these people right here, they think they know the Bible. God is love, God is love. Right? And cast you out, and cast out your name as evil. Alright? For the Son of Man's sake. And that's what's coming out. All this gonna narrow down to, since Jesus is not love, and Yahweh Shah is about death and destruction of the society, we don't want Yahweh Shah. We want Jesus. The love Jesus. The flower. Because it's going to narrow it down. With scripture spirit that with another Jesus, I'm just quoting the verses because I don't want to push off the topic. I do believe the scripture's quotes like that. Another Jesus or something like that. To the spirit Salaki. Because these people, and that's another Yahweh Shah. Oh, but in this case, it's Jesus versus Yahweh Shah. Because these people they're gonna love Jesus because they're gonna want Jesus to love everyone. Come on, we need our Shashua. We need the so-called way. We can't. They don't want their money. They phased on the money. When this microchip Alpha D chip hit the fan, we're gonna really see what it is. Because then you're gonna see the celebrities. Cause they're gonna lose. They gonna, if that happens, then the money they had, the what is them phone monies, they always put the money to their ears and shit. That's gonna be obsolete. So what they gonna do? They have to take that money. If you're gonna lose this amount, but you're gonna have this if you take the microchip. By the way, I've been hearing about you saying you an Israelite. This Yahweh Shah fella you said in your last song, I'm an Israelite. I don't know what new rappers did it. You better not do it again. So that's casting out. That's and I'm going against the Lord's name. All right. And this is when we have to. This is when if they do come down for us, and all these things happen, this is when we have to rejoice. This is when it's going to narrow down that we are on the right path to getting out of this place. Luke chapter 6, verse 23. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. A reward is going to be great. You know, it's going to be something. This is something to look forward to. And it's not going to be easy. Man, you're going to have people that you never seen so long come looking for you. Because they knew back then, they saw that you was into this. You was talking about these things. And they ain't got no chicken. And they can't eat. But they said, oh, I know one of them guys who's an Israelite. Preferably Great Millstone. Because it's going to narrow down. And it's going to be the ones that, you know, even though in other camps too, you know. But Satan he ain't not going to let up until the Lord said, all right, it's time for you to work for my peoples and go run down on the nations. Right now, before we get to that, we got to do, he's going to get this last how you say, ass whooping on our nation. Because 2/3 gonna have to feel it. Alright? He said, rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. You see, their fathers unto the prophets. Those same people, and 2/3 is gonna be the ones, man, that's gonna come after us because they ain't gonna want to give up this old chicken grease, fried chicken world. They gonna give up this. This is the 2/3 consolation. When we looking for the great reward that's in heaven. And I was watching the apostles, they street preaching, and how they said we're gonna boast against the other nations when we get back in the seat. But those 2/3 gonna be our babies when they come back, and they're gonna know they did something wrong to us. But they're gonna get theirs because we're gonna take care of them. They're gonna be our babies. You know? We're gonna bring them back, and we're gonna be like, all right, listen, you are babies, so don't worry about it. You know? I read this verse again. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great. When these things happen to us, and we get this, how whatever happens to us, and we do this in the name of Yahweh Shemel Shah, we're gonna have something special. This is what they don't want, right? This is their world. This is the 2/3 consolation. This world. So they earned theirs, even though they ain't got nothing. They earned it. This is theirs. They don't want to leave this place alone. So what they did, they ran down our prophets back then. They're gonna run down on us now. You know, rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. So this, I've been trying to do it. I had like 2 videos I was trying to do, but I never got a chance to do it. So this is spirit. This is spiritual. Like, and I was trying to do a video, right? I had the title, whatever. I found verses, but this in the spirit, it guides me. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, I get guided to do a video, and this the one that came out. The other 2, I was trying to make a topic, and then it didn't work. But case in point, we gonna have a serious batch of people coming after us, man. And they got money, they got whatever, they got status in this world. And we're just men of the Lord, looking for our great reward in heaven. You know? For your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. So they did this. They happened to our forefathers before this. If we doing this, what our forefathers were doing, we the same ones they did it to, and they're the same ones that they did it to us. So we're back, and they got their consolation. You know what happened to John when he got his head chopped off? It was by Herod. Went to Herod, and I think Salakia from off on that on the daughter. That was a Jake woman. she was up there with Esau, and what happened? She was